Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly passes 2 landmark bills into law. Governor 2 of Cross River State raises concern over maritime thefts. Plus, Noah Nesria partnered to protect and preserve endangered species of plants and animals. Good evening. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this broadcast is reaching you live from the studios of the NTA Channel 12, your True Star Time Channel 103, and all the social regular authentic updates. Now to the news. 2 landmark bills aimed at strengthening environmental protection, promoting public order, and enhancing revenue generation in the state has been passed by Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Before the passage of the bills, the Chairman House Committee on Environment and member representing Okobo State Constituency, Pius Basi, while presenting the committee's report, says the bill, when fully implemented, would reduce petty crimes as such thefts, vandalism of public infrastructure, while ensuring great orderliness, accountability, and transparency in the scrap metal trade. Nsika Okon will tell us more.
The committee chairman, Pius Basi, says one of the bills seeks to regulate the activities of scrap metal dealers and operators of similar businesses across the state.
Prescribe a code of conduct for scrap metal business by bringing this booming trade within the ambit of the law. 2. Reduce the risk of petty crimes, particularly theft and vandals of public properties. 3. Bring orderliness, accountability, and transparency into the scrap metal business.
The House also passed another environmental bill prohibiting the use and importation of polystyrene and other single-use plastics used for commercial and household packaging. The bill is designed to address the harmful effects of such materials on ocean, rivers, lake, forests, wildlife, and human health.
Reduce health risk to consumers and limit environmental toxins that can enter the food chain through plastics. Ease pressure on waste management infrastructure, reduce cleanup costs, and improve overall sanitation in the state.
A bill for a law to regulate the businesses of scrap metals dealers and similar goods and other matters related thereof be read in third time and pass. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. Accordingly, the bill is hereby read in third time and passed into law. This is the law of the land.
The legislation was equally passed after a clause-by-clause consideration of the report of the House Committee on Environment. The Speaker Udell Morton commends the committee for diligence and thorough handling of the bills. He thereafter directed the Clerk of the House, Nsika Obong Orok, to transmit the bills to the Governor for assent. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Governor Basi Otu of Cross River State says Nigeria loses over $10 billion monthly to illegal resource extraction along its maritime borders. The governor revealed this while receiving a delegation from the Strategic Intelligence Management Institute led by the Provost, Ambassador Jadushola Adesui in Calabar. Josina Etum has the details.
The Strategic Intelligence Management Institute trains senior security and intelligence officers in critical thinking, risk assessment, and policy making to transform intelligence into national security policy. The team is in Cross River State on a study tour to assess border security, prompting a visit to Government House. Governor Tu says his administration prioritizes security and energy.
Our backyard here, we have well over what I would call about 780 yards body of water. which is totally ungoverned. We have Chinese, Indians, all sorts, drilling 24 hours. It's the biggest security risk we stand, because from the environment you're coming from as ambassadors, you know very well that some other countries can come and pay and take that place, and nothing will happen. Security, it is very prime. It has no cost. We must be able to invest to protect our country, protect our citizens, protect our patents, everything.
The provost of the institute speaks on the purpose of the visit.
One of the biggest dynamics that we're experiencing now is the withdrawal of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger from ECOWAS to go and create the Alliance of Sahelian States. These are our close neighbors, particularly Niger Republic, with whom we have such close ties, and with whom we also have very close security collaboration. Their withdrawal from ECOWAS has significant import for Nigeria's national security. And so we found a need to examine what the prevailing security situation is around our border states.
Both parties also identified border control and security collaboration as key to protecting Nigeria's borders and driving economic development. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
We'll pause here for a short commercial break. News continues shortly. Don't go away.
Welcoming you warmly to Dreamville Hotel and Resort Limited, a serene environment with cozy rooms for your maximum relaxation, and an exquisite lounge with home-calling music is here for you at all time. Let your dream come to reality at the Dreamville Hotel and Resort. We offer accommodation, bar and lounge, mouth-watering delicacy, laundry services, 24-hour power supply, free Wi-Fi, protection from highly trained security personnel. For your room's rate and reservation, call us on 0810-233-6314 or 0708-231-9185. Dreamville Hotel and Resort is located at number 4 Old Ring Road, Usei Karibio by Pepsi Junction, Alpha Back Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Dreamville Hotel and Resort, your comfort reality, our priority.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now we'll take you through the rest of our stories. In a bid to preserve the rich biodiversity of Akwa Ibom State, the State Director, National Orientation Agency, Mr. Mpotum has embarked on a sensitization campaign urging citizens to take active steps in protecting endangered species of plants and animals within the state. The campaign, which kicked off in Uyo, the state capital, aims to raise awareness on the alarming rate at which destruction of wildlife such as vultures and pangolins, as well as economic trees like mahogany, are disappearing due to human activities such as deforestation, illegal logging, poaching, and unsustainable agricultural practices. Mr. Nkwotom emphasizes that the conservation of these trees is not just an environmental issue, but also a crucial aspect of preserving the cultural heritage, ecological balance, and economic future of Akwa Ibom State. The state director stressed he encourages local communities to adopt sustainable practices, protect forest reserves, and participate in the tree planting initiative to restore degraded habitats. The state coordinator, Mrs. Mfon Uko Nkanang, National Environmental Standard and Regulation Enforcement Agency, and her management team had earlier paid a courtesy visit to the agency to further strengthen the already existing MOU between the two agencies. It's now the body tasked with enforcing environmental standards, protecting endangered species, and ensuring that violators face legal consequences. Meanwhile, the transportation is movement of human goods and services from the location to another, air, water, and of course land. Correspondent Erika Ivy in this special report examines the choice of people mode of land transportation in the early morning rush.
Transportation is a bridge between dreams and destination. It carries people, goods, and services from one point to another by air, water, or land. As dawn breaks, the city slowly awakens, and streets in Calabar come alive with hurried footsteps and reviving engines. Workers race against time, students clutch their bags, traders head to the markets, all united by one goal, getting to the day's destination on time. But aside movement lies a choice. Yes, the choice of how to move.
In a place where there is hold up and what have you, the bike will be able to maneuver his way on time so that it can get to the office on time.
I prefer the minibus. I prefer it because of the space.
For me, most time I easily use the minibus vehicle because it's very accessible around where I stay and the movement is as fast as possible.
In Calabar, rail services are unavailable. Residents rely largely on minibuses, taxis, motorcycles, tricycles, popularly known as keke napep, and private cars. Most people's decision is shaped by cost, comfort, speed, and more importantly, safety. While road transport remains the most flexible and accessible, a growing number of commuters prefer private vehicles, seeking reliability and control over their daily journeys.
I'm comfortably using minibus. It's cheap for me and it's also accessible. And it's very fast.
The one I like mostly is a bike, but if the bike is not forthcoming, I can use keke.
The government will place an order, but they don't effect it. You see, the various highways are being filled up with all these bikes. In fact, they become like a nuisance to the public.
Yet, amid the rush, concerns linger. Many Nigerians are calling on transport authorities to enforce clearer regulations and designate safer lanes to protect both drivers and passengers.
Okay, I prefer minibuses because they are safer compared to bikes and there are no kekes here. So,
for now, it's a minibus. I'm sitting because that is where at least you pay the little you have.
Bikes on the major highways, they cause a lot of commotion. They cause traffic jams and all that, and they are always in a hurry. And it's not advisable for major roads. It's advisable for interior roads like the Convention Center Road, the interior roads in Federal Housing, where they can ply with ease. But the major road, the vehicles plying, you have trailers, trucks, and other heavy-duty vehicles plying the highway.
Because in the race to beat the clock, safety should never be an afterthought. As you step out each morning and make your choice of ride, remember, arriving safely is the most important destination of all.
We'll pause here for another short commercial break. News continues shortly. Don't go away.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estate, Uyo, Okwamum State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Welcome to the future of learning, where creativity has been our watchword for decades. NTA Television College Jos stands tall with innovation at its core. The college, an affiliate of the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria.
Welcome back. Now, family members, friends, community leaders, as well wishers from far and near gathered at Mbieribubio, Ibezikbo, Sultan local government area of Akwa Ibom State to pay their last respect to late Reverend Joseph Okoko Udo, who passed on at 73. Ubiotai Kanem will bring us the details.
The Ibezikbo district headquarters of the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World, Mbierebe Obio, was the venue for the funeral of late Reverend Joseph Okoko Udo. In his biography read by his son Samuel Joseph, the late Reverend was described as an advocate of peace.
He was a faithful man, disciplinarian. He lived a transparent life. He was a passionate preacher, teacher, and an advocate of peace. Because of his sheer honesty, he was appointed a treasurer at Bamban Electricity Project, and electricity was restored after many years of blackout till this day.
Family members and associates also noted that the late Reverend was a disciplinarian and a faithful man of God who had positive impact on his family, church, and the community at large.
My father was a peaceful maker. He was a great man, advisor, an advocate, a gentleman, a man of peace. He liked to preach a peace. He liked to preach love.
He left a very big legacy in my family, even in my life. Where I got married, I cannot stay without the prayers. I love him. I love my father. Even in the next war, I will still love to be his daughter.
In his sermon, Bishop George Nwankwo reminded Christians that life is a race and only the righteous finish with faith and honor. He also extolled the late preacher whom he described as being passionate about the things of Christ.
Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness. It ain't just anyhow crown. The Bible said righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is the reproach. As you run your race, you do not run your race righteously, then you will lose the crown. May God give us grace to stand.
Amen. Late Reverend Joseph Okoko Udo is survived by children, grandchildren, and other relatives. His remains were laid to rest at his country home in Ibezikbo, Sultan Obiota Ekanem, NTA News.
To end the news for tonight, another look at the major stories. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed two landmark bills. Governor 2 of Cross River State has raised concerns over maritime theft. You also heard in the news that NOAA NISA has partners to protect and preserve endangered species of plants and animals. That's it for the English segment of the news. I remain Kelvin Samuel, wishing you and yours all the best.
Ufong bet state depend tamiba enam te imbet gestere Akamokara state ke Cross River tu atang mensun sumpo abanga mi no yendu diosiba ke usongmo. Ufogutum NOA nkoronisra dianamba to de krebu ke enam yang mitu yeme unam iki bangaba. Ukangin mi ko min di kambo ko min kire utbi achibong ye gumbongin ayo. Baaturu ekrebu ke enam yak min sunsio ini kistere mi ubaro ngoke munamikot nkoro metu asongoda antido akamba wo akamakendu tumutum kistere mi kufogutum ekuru enu ekibibi tempo atongo ndutemerikan bukem bono eni fioge banga yangebi nam yamme unamikot yemme nsunsum bo ba ufon anogume wo isongeda kistere mi yakop mbongen ayo.
Enamedi oken dutemedo tongo mikuyo nko ebinam yagedi yongo yak ubonowo eni entotongi fiok ebanga semmen joy semmen sunsio ubogutum amewe nangake ikemedi bensok wemewo eboke utom ponte utire yemen sunsio unamfen nkoro eto ekoro mahogani inekeke ibangaba akene danga mewo ekpugeto esiongo ke menkan kok Etempo tumko aneke tanga songo aboke mbaratoro ekrebo kemme unam tumi yemetu aruwem. Kedo ubogutum afrewo edidanakit baratoro minie kesteremi asoko songo da. Kidogo ufoni bonke nyeribeni sok mbono wong ke yamana nam iniso ndi tonyen ye frefen mbono wo asoko songo da. Kentagami etempo tumobo kedo sembono wo ke mesri dong ye mensunsio itie ekerebo kede naked edikan boke enam yandu tumtum asongoda ekpeme minie meto ye mubwene ke mensunsio itie moebaga ye mane kerebo ke ma ekpaketesio keto meto abisongida ansido akamandu tumutum ma mfonu ko kufogutum ekuto National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency yemmempono wo monkom fin makedika ufogutum NOA edikan buke mo edianakit batoro esongo emomekama utam amodwaka edinamme enamediongo ke ufogutum miekuto ibibionte nesra ke moeni ufogutum dikan buke mbio se ibiat nkan kok ebo ntono akene asanga kekemse iberetang etempo tum asno yoko do frefen bono kwaibum abo yammo krebo kekpeme mini stedemi miku yo bonu fok mu fan nkorom boni donge mes nyenesen bom ema eto mitie edibogo ke mberebe obionko kara ibesikbo ba toro mo eno akpampa okobasi Joseph Koko udo akpatre ukbono kenyeke kpara ke iswa ata irubita ekombogo mi yoyo Amediongo ke uforobasi eko to Pentecostal Assemblies of the World kembirebe obio ado itie eketumo ededikpo akpamkpa okwobasi Joseph Koko udo kembogo wememo ayenemo ke Samuel Joseph ekekoro ama woroboke anyekero agwokere aga no emem mbonu fok nkorom mufan ye menyene senbom tange boke akpamkpa okwobasi akedo agwoke nige mfarakiri metatiti amana do wobasi anyenko amana nga menti mpo asenkuwem ubonomo muforobasi imbonidong ukwori Ekamba wobasi George Nwankwo ama toyo nditobasi aboke uwememi abante edifegi tok kedo mbio sidu nti uwe mkpot edikani kuenge neke Anyenko make kuenge do madadini atang timpo abanga akpamkpa mi boke nyeke do woke niege ima ano edike ne Christ mbogonam jagedi yonge boke kpamkpa mi okwobasi Joseph Koko udo ama akpakpong ndito akpakpong ndito nkoro tawwa mbono wumfen edi fogom mkpamo kero make kuenge ma bene kpomo eke no patrendu oruru ke atongomo Ukang so songo tatiti ke mpangutongo fosoko inonyen ke banga ke memboro tutu inimfen tembongen akuengeru
tamba aminsong kere utabe achibong.